Good evening, folks. Only two races here this evening. Michael Savage and Adrian Solomon. Not really much else I can say beyond that. It's one-shot qualifying because it's only the two of them this evening. We did have 4 confirmed. Both gone for the soft tyres. We're in Austria this weekend. It's round 3. The championship. And who takes pole position? It is Michael Savage on his debut. Michael Savage on his debut. Adrian Solomon only half a second behind. And would you believe it, we're in for a red race. That's going to make things fun. So, here we go. Not much else I can say. Well, I have no data for the wet tyres whatsoever because we had no wet weather until Germany this season. But anyway, Austria shares a border with 8 different countries. And only 32% of the country is below 1,640 feet. The hills are definitely going to be alive with the sound of music, but not as much as we would like. It's 2.86 miles this circuit. 3 DRS zones, 1 down the main street, 1 up to turn 3, and 1 up to turn 4. 10 corners, 3 to the left, 7 to the right. Some of the action zones to look out for. The main league last season. Action-packed start, as is so often the case. And the race start was chaotic as ever. Turn 3, Hamilton and Rosberg. The final lap. That was the last time that Hamilton led. That was the last time Hamilton led a race, led a lap at this circuit, and then turn 4, the great battle between Hakkinen and Schumacher in 1998. The 3 tyre compounds we have, not that they're going to mean much, it is the C4, the C3 and the C2. Those are the compounds we have for the tyres. But yeah, as I say, Michael Savage on pole position with Adrian Solomon in second. We're looking at roughly 21 to 22 seconds for a pit stop here. Yeah, again, not really much else I can say beyond that. Nevertheless, here come the lights. Oh, Solomon possibly a bit too eager to get away from the start. But nevertheless, it is race time in Austria. Only 18 laps. With it being a 25% race. Michael gets away well. And of course, with it being wet, no DRS. But Adrian Solomon already got a run down to turn 3. He's going to have the inside line. Is he going to make the move stick? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He shoots wide. And Michael Savage comfortably increasing his gap. It's a real shame we couldn't get more drivers. It's a shame we couldn't get more drivers this evening. We did have 4 confirmed. One of them dropped out and one of them just did not show up. Not much else we can do beyond that. Lap 3 now, and it's still maintaining a 2-second gap. Michael Savage over Adrian Solomon. Solomon starting to close the gap. Solomon starting to close the gap, but now the gap's going back up. Now it's going back down. It's up and down like a yo-yo here at this point. Gap now up to 2.9 seconds, up to 3 seconds now as we start lap 4. Michael Savage, fastest lap of the race. So there's only gonna be 44 points on Officers 8 now, whether that's gonna be 25-19 or 26-18. If only it was 23-19, then I could make a Monsters Inc. reference. What this does mean for the championship is that Adrian Solomon will start making some progress. He might even take the lead in the championship. I'll just double check the standings. Since I've really got nothing else to do. And as it turns out, Adrian Solomon. Adrian Solomon would need to win the race, and sure enough, he gets the fastest lap. So that would give him 19 points. It would leave him 1 point behind Owen Lewis in the championship. But if he were to go on to win the race, that would put him at the top of the championship. Third of the way through the race, essentially. This is now pretty much lights to flag, essentially. Meanwhile, I wonder what's happening over at the I wonder what's happening over at the I wonder what's happening over in the main league right now. They'll be going through full qualifying in 100% race. Michael Savage goes a little wide on the final corner. Reaching the end of lap 6. Michael Savage still in the lead. Gaps being maintained now at the 3-second mark, roughly. And oh wait, hang on a second. Looks like something happened with Michael Savage. And now it's Adrian Solomon in the lead, which means as it stands, he'll take the lead in the championship. How's about that? There you go, there's the timing boards coming out. And it does look like it does look like the rain's starting to stop. I mean, heck, just for the fun of it, I could have put my name into I could have put myself into the race this evening and got some points for the championship. As we hit the half distance point, Adrian Solomon is now Adrian Solomon's now 9 seconds up. He's got a 9-second gap now. And Solomon with another fastest lap. In the main league, the first part of qualifying is officially out of the way. And Solomon just getting faster and faster all the time. 1:16.4 that last lap. We're into lap 11, 8 to go. The gap's now up to 17 seconds. What on earth happened to Michael Savage? I mean, Adrian might as well take the chance and make the pit stop. He's got the time in hand. He only needs another 3 or 4 seconds to make the pit stop and maintain position on track. And you can see the racing line start to form on the track. third of the race to go now. And the gap between Adrian and Michael is just continuing to grow. The gap's up to 18 seconds now. I mean, if I were in Adrian's position right now, I'd be taking the chance. I'd make the extra pit stop. I'd make that pit stop and just go for it. I'd make that pit stop. I'd take that chance. We could be in for a grandstand finish. Gap continuing to climb now on lap 13.5 to go after this. Gap starting to come down now. Just going to make things interesting. It was nearly 19 seconds at one point, but now Savage has taken about a second and a half out of Solomon as we head on to lap 15. 4 laps to go now. Look at that between fastest lap. 4 thousandths between them for the fastest lap of the race. And I guarantee you, if you ran those laps side by side, you would not be able to tell the difference. At this point, Adrian might as well coast to the line, but he's not going to take that chance. There's 3 laps to go. And he just takes another 3/10 out of his lap. Definitely drying off. And there you go. The RS enabled, yellow flags in sector 1. It's for Savage going wide. And there's the 21 seconds. Adrian's got enough time to make, if it were up to me, I'd take that leap of faith. I'd take that leap of faith, take that chance, make the pit stop, and just go for it. Ultimate lap now. And because it's been a wet race, there's no need to worry about the tyre compounds. You see Adrian starting to slip and slide, starting to lose grip in those tyres now. Again, like I said, if it were up to me, I'd make the pit stop, go into the soft tyres, and go for it. So here we go, last lap. First race I've seen that had no pit stops whatsoever. And yellow flagged again. Oh, and Savage has gone off. He's now almost half a minute down the road. Adrian Solomon, probably the easiest win of his career. We're on the last sequence of corners now. And Adrian Solomon wins a sadly uneventful Austrian Grand Prix. Here comes Michael Savage now. Started on pole. Has to settle for second. But did he get the fastest lap? But regardless, Solomon is now leading the championship. And no podium ceremony today. Savage doesn't beat the fastest lap, so maximum 26 points go to Adrian Solomon. I'm going to join Ivan now for the main league race. And I'll see you guys again next week when we're off to Silverstone. Until then, good night. Thanks for watching.